If you're thinking to visit Oman, forget about hotels, tour packages, all-inclusive. Just rent a big 4x4 with a nice rooftop tent and go explore it yourself. In today's video, we are going to share with you our experience here in Oman, also telling you the best places where you are safely allowed to camp. From the 2,000 meters of altitude, the Grand Canyon of Arabia, down to the south of the Tropic of Cancer with white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. This is a video you do not want to miss.
We are Aldo, Vera and Toto. For more than 6 years, we have been driving the world overland in our self-converted expedition vehicle, visiting over 60 countries on 5 continents. Our next destination, Africa. We aim to show you through our eyes the beauty of our planet as we discover it, also raising awareness about its fragility. Subscribe to our channel and explore the world with us.
About a month ago, we entered Oman through the land border crossing with the Emirates in the city of Al Arabiyin. At first, we were a little bit worried because it is not allowed to import right-hand drive vehicles, and despite having an officer pointing this out right at the exit of the border, we managed to get through.
Big celebration. We managed to stop not far away near a little fortress. We were very hungry and tired, so we made a big cheese omelette and enjoyed it, overlooking at the lights of a border crossing in the distance and savoring this little victory.
Amore, benvenuta a Oman.
Benvenuta, amore.
Paese numero?
65.
E si va avanti.
Amen.
In the morning, we woke up next to a big date plantation and we enjoyed breakfast with this nice fresh air that is typical this time of the year in November in Oman. It's actually the start of the high season now.
Without wasting too much time, we get on the road in the direction of Jebel Shams, the highest mountain in Oman.
Just a quick stop in Ibris to get some provisions and a telephone SIM card, and then we head into the wilderness. After almost 6 months of driving in deserts, sand, dunes, we finally see mountains again, here in Oman.
The drive was amazing. We didn't know where to look. We decided to take an off-road path on top of a mountain rather than driving down the valley. Obviously, it was not easy, but once again, our Toto took us to a remote place and out of there.
We arrived at night in this spot not far off from the main road. However, we did need a little bit of rock crawling. We were so hungry and we cooked a nice pasta dish. However, that night we received a visit from someone that didn't leave the whole of our stay there. Spaghettillo, aglio e uoglio e peperoncino. Lo frigge, bello. Se voi sapeste che ci sta dietro lì, domani mattina vi facciamo vedere.
No, non saltare, ti do così. No, non saltare. No, 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 no. Basta, non so fare.
Bellissimo qua. Buona la verdurina fresca qua su in montagna, non si trova, eh? Tanto la metti secchi. Oh, lo, qui pure il pantalone.
Sta grattando. No. Questo è per me. Che stai facendo? Togliti da qua, togliti da qua.
We stayed in that place for quite a while. We really loved it. I took the opportunity to record some reviews, an 18-month test of our solar panel. We did miss camping in the wild, and especially after so long being in the cities.
The eagles were flying above of us each morning. We had a company of mountain goats, had delicious food, witnessed beautiful sunsets.
It was a bit windy though. Yeah?
Oh yeah. We saw some twisters and even managed to capture one on camera.
In diretta, un twister, un vortice, guarda là, guarda quanto è grande, guarda, fin su al cielo, incredibile. Spero non venga qui perché farà un macello. Mamma mia. And obviously with all that beauty, I couldn't miss the chance to fly the drone, right?
Yeah. After so many days spent in Jebel Shams, which actually was one of the most beautiful camping spots.
Yeah, it was such a good start.
Oh yes, we were a bit sad to leave, heading to Muscat, which is the capital of Oman.
On the way there, we noticed that all the houses look the same. They are like 2-3 stories.
Like villas, beautiful.
Yes, yeah, that's right. And they also have this tower right on top where they keep the water tank. And we understood later that that is a wind tower. So it cools the air as the wind passes by the time it reaches the ground floor. And this is very good, especially during the summer months.
For water.
Yes.
We arrived in Muscat in the evening and we camped right on the beach. We noticed actually something very unusual. The beach was full of people, mainly groups of women, and they were picnicking in these little private enclosed areas, very nicely decorated with lights, with couches, with mirrors, even plants. They were barbecuing, drinking tea and smoking shisha.
And actually we were wondering, you know, how did they get all that stuff there? Because it was like, honestly, furniture from an apartment. And then after midnight, this guy came with the van and started to put everything back. So we understood all that stuff was rented. However, what seemed so cool at first, then it turned out the sad reality in the morning because all those people, they completely trashed the beach. More, what are you doing?
I'm doing a special recipe that one of our friends in Iran from Bimmah told us. He said the best way to eat dates is like this. With a bit of bread. For this special occasion, we took croissants.
That's gourmet breakfast.
Gourmet, yes. With a bit of feta cheese, so cheese, the dates, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Just a drizzle.
Yes.
Very good. I'm so hungry. Good morning, amore. Buongiorno.
Good morning.
Buongiorno,
Let's
vitamine.
begin.
We only stayed a couple of days in Muscat. We didn't want to stay too long in another city. It's always difficult to camp in a city, and we honestly had enough of it. So we found a quieter spot, another beach, a little bit more cleaner. We just got some provisions. We spent a few days in the library, and then we left.
Southeast of Muscat, there is a place that we could not miss, the Tropic of Cancer. Actually, it's for the third time in our trip that we cross this imaginary line. That evening, we stopped at another beach that was actually not far away from another point of interest we wanted to visit next morning.
The beach was right outside the village of
Tibab.
And we just found it by coincidence, and it turned out to be actually quite a good spot.
Yeah.
This is where we camped last night. It was beautiful, very quiet. So many stars in the sky, nobody came to bother us. We simply pointed this area on a map and we got here. There was some military at the entrance, but they said, okay, no problem. And that's where we stayed. And this morning, Vera got organized. That's a breakfast, a bit more of brunch, eh? We stayed late in bed, it was cool, eh?
It was beautiful. Such a cool breeze, no mosquitoes, the sky full of stars, nobody bothered us. It was beautiful night. We loved it.
What we got here? What's for breakfast?
Yeah, we have very simple basics, some bourbons, some biscuits with dates, some fudge, caramels and bananas, and obviously unmissable coffee.
What's that? What you found there?
It's I don't know. It looks like
paddle.
it looks like a bone, but I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. Look. Not far from the beach, there is this famous Wadi Al Arabiyin.
Wadi in English means gorge, and Oman has a lot of them. Basically, they have all the mountains that they go all the way to the coast, and then they are full of these valleys where rivers or stream of water flows through. And you will see all the vegetations on the side. There are some pools where you can swim. And
Kind
actually,
of like canyons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them you can drive through, and actually this one, the Arabiyin, it's one of the best you can visit in Muscat, and also a top camping spot to stay.
Yeah.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off, go off. When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off.
the camping spot for tonight. It's how it's called, Wadi
Arabiyin.
Wadi Al Arabiyin. It's one of the most touristic spot, busiest in Oman, because it's close to the capital, Muscat, so only 150 kilometers. Easy off-road. Many people come here, so we don't know what's gonna come out of it. Actually, there's someone taking a photo right now, tourists. So we'll see. But it's beautiful, very beautiful.
Bonus. Free pedicure. Delícia. Che?
È un pesce.
Ti ha morsicato?
Sì. Deve mangiare la pelle morta, non la pelle viva. Le piragne. Oh loco! Ai 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 ai. Le piragne qua dentro, io. Guarda. Wadi! Ecco!
In the same area of Wadi Al Arabiyin, there is the Bimmah sinkhole.
A sinkhole, if you don't know it, it's a very deep pool, sometimes reaching hundreds of meters of depth. Mainly it's salted water. It was a good stop.
Yeah, well worth it, very organized, clean, touristic.
Yeah, there were some Italians, they came with the big buses, but you know, it was cool. She also got a free pedicure.
A big bonus, yeah, there were these little fishes that were
Eating
doing
all the-
a free spa.
Yeah, dead skin on the feet, you know, that was cool. And then we continued.
Yes.
Io qui a lavoricchiare, tu a goderti la passeggiata, vero?
Troppo bello. After the sinkhole, we had to drive around 800 kilometers south, crossing the Wahiba Desert.
We didn't make it, it was quite a long drive, so we stopped halfway more or less, and we just pulled over into a narrow road on a side road and just camped in the middle of the desert, hidden by a tree.
The next camping spot, it was a lagoon that I found just by looking at the map, and actually as a bonus had a shipwreck only 1 kilometer away from the coast.
This lagoon is actually located between the villages of Al Kahil and Itham. And it was a pretty cool place.
A lot of wildlife,
yes.
we spotted some birds and camels.
Quiet. There were some fishermen and
Yes.
some people, but for the rest it was good.
And some donkeys.
We just arrived, it's a bit late, just past sunset, so we're cooking. Hopefully there are no mosquitoes, amore, and that would be a good spot, yeah? What's up? You heard something? It's okay, we cannot pretend there is nothing.
Tomorrow we'll see how it's from above, this place.
So this morning we woke up here. It's like a lagoon, oasis, next to the beach, halfway between Muscat and Salalah. This is where we stayed last night. It's a place that Bera found. Actually, where am I coming? Breakfast ready? So what we got here, I see we have a new entry. It's a kiwi, isn't it?
Yeah, from Iran.
So tell me more about this place. What happened last night?
Last night it was nice and cool, breeze. We were enjoying so much the evening, and then as soon as the wind stopped, we were indefensibly invaded by the mosquitoes, and we didn't know what to do. We thought the night is over.
But then I jumped in, or better,
I jumped in.
I jumped out of the car, we turned everything off, computer lights, and then I had this little bulb that I left outside, and all the flies, all the mosquitoes, they all went there. So we put our nets up and then turned off the light, and it was a fantastic night.
We slept amazingly.
Beautiful. I'm gonna show you this place now a little bit better. We're gonna go closer to the lagoon and also from the sky. Let's go explore.
We noticed that at the back of the lagoon, the place is much more cleaner than at the beach, which is full of garbage and plastic. Unfortunately, the Omani people are not very clean and don't care too much about the environment.
The evidence of crime. We thought in Oman it's prohibited to drink alcohol, but that's something that was bottled in Scotland, and clearly is not orange juice.
We can see also a shipwreck in the distance.
After the lagoon, we should have gone to the Wadi Al, about 300 kilometers further south. But that morning we stayed a little bit longer there.
We took our time.
Yeah, we didn't make it. And what we initially thought was a delay on our schedule, it actually turned out to be something very special. Someone just washed the hairs.
Yes. So nice and fresh and clean. Super cool. Molto bello.
Look how beautiful is the place where we woke up this morning. Pure coincidence. Now that's a pretty amazing surprise. So why surprise? What's the plot? What's the story?
The story is very simple. Yesterday, just right after the sunset, we were driving to another place where we're supposed to camp, but it has like a small lagoon, a river, and we feared that there will be too many mosquitoes and flies. We wanted to cook and take a quick shower. So I located this place on the way, and we said, let's just do this little services and then continue.
But we came out the car, it was so dark, we look at billions of stars, and then we say, it's nice and cool here, no mosquitoes. We start to cook, we take the shower, and then a satellite re-enter orbit, and then another one, then shooting stars. And I didn't want to drive at night, so we said, okay, let's stay here. But then this morning we had no idea we would find this balcony. Honestly, it's incredible. And there are a few trucks there, but it looks like not many people come here, so it's quite clean, surprisingly. With a balcony like this, the day couldn't start any better, honestly. I'm gonna now climb up there because I want to check out the views. Let's do this together. Trekking shoes, I can do this. I conquered the peak. Vittoria! Bellissimo qua su. Wow. Mi sento un po' come un drone.
We set off again late in the morning after enjoying some breathtaking views from the stunning plateau, finally heading south to Wadi Al.
Oman honestly has got some really amazing mountains. We truly enjoyed the ride. It was fantastic. Surprise, surprise! Look who is here!
Surprise!
That's right, we got the surprise. Should we tell them?
No, it's better let's show them.
No, actually, we're gonna show it to you in the next video, in the second part, where we tell you more about our experience here in Oman and also share with you other locations, including this one where we have camped now, and it's actually turned out to be one of the best places we stay. So please guys, when you go while camping in the nature, only leave behind your footprints, don't use plastic, and if you can also pick up other trash that you find around that other great big mother nature lovers left there before you. We hope you liked this video. If so, let us know in the comments which place you liked the most, and we believe we provided you all the information for you to find these places on the map, but we did share the exact GPS coordinates on Patreon, and actually thank you guys for that extra support you're giving to us. So it's time to say bye. Thank you for watching, and if you made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, well, what you waiting for? We say bye and see you on the next adventure. It's now time for us to go for a swim.
Grab your stocking above the fire. Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.